Nyantechwa maybe am this cabe free Europe akoma busuafo wo Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer easy convenient fast and sound so free won't you share me discover ye mapim tap send entienne also download the tap send app no ewo mobile phone so free na fesika komo abusuafo wo Ghana fa na nyina tap send papa no
Everybody check now. Check it. The beat is real. Don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo nani etena ka mu kwantin akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo owo so to mfa ko sika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota lapa se kosi nsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane anase ade bia wo pebia. So wo koton ko ade a ene bebia wo se wutu a eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto. Or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
One crown and me farmer no. Maseda my ye me nyontonina me de monya nkopo. So I shall me swama mengu, o ma meni mengu asea oine. I said anko na me de be mano. Same wa seda ni ye bia. One crown and me farmer no. Maseda my ye me nyontonina me de monya nkopo. So I shall me swama mengu, o ma mena yam pemo boa pira. I said, Uncle, I'm a deeper man. My yumni, Medebama, Macedonium neo, Medebama, Mira, Macedonium near, Tumera Denqua. My yumni, Medebama, Macedonium neo, Medebama, Macedonium near, Tumera Denqua. My yumni, Medebama, Medebama, Macedonium near. Tumera denkoa, maye nyumnie, medebama. Maceda nyumnie, tumera denkoa. Shasi pani baby I'm free. Eradi de my bedroom sabre. Eradi adoya ni de mo brohuna. Eradi ama mena ya pe mo boa. Eyantoma. Aduma no dia krami monti. Maseda nyumdie. Tumera denkoa. Say me kai baby ana mesha. Eradi adoya baby ya. Amena donko bi wana meda. Eradi ama mengua. Where you
Okay, so we are here once again to do our best, and our best is Showbiz Daily, live on Sammy Flex TV with my soldiers. We are hyped up, energized, and ready to fire, just as we've been firing every evening here on Sammy Flex TV. And once again, we are always grateful. We are so thankful for your support so far, that when we put it out, your reactions, the fact that you guys have been sharing, watching, it really humbles us, and we want you guys to do more. Tell someone who is also a fan of showbiz content to surely join us here, and let's do more. My name is Sammy Flex. On the screen, you also see Roland Amate, and we also have Nana Reagan, who is looking like an allergy from Mecca, who is fasting, who is breaking his fast in the next 2 days. And at the extreme left, I have Intim Dodu Solomon, aka the ventriloquist. Ventriloquist, aka Team Dodo, is also here. And we are good. Thank God for our lives, and thank God for your life as well. Big ups to everyone who is a family here. Shout outs to our president, that is Subscribers and Watchers Association President, Professor Ankota Rebel. Prof, yesterday your note there, it was long ago. Professor Ankota Rebel Killman. Yeah, the note was too long. It was too long. Anyway, that's okay. And Prof, you also said you wanted some of these things, the jackets and all. No problem. I'm sure we have to communicate. Let me have your size, and I'll talk to Adoma. Adoma is the person, Jihad Collections. He is the one, she is the one preparing them for me. So if you really want it, let me have your measurement on WhatsApp, and I'll surely forward them to Adoma to work it out for you. And to Digital Rasta, he is also called Currency on Camera, which reflects the director and editor of the show. Show produced by Emmanuel Ofori Lapiji. Gideon Nilam Tessin is our creative director. And also for you, for watching, God bless you so much. We are here to do some more. Remember, we are also getting support from Tap Tap Send. Tap Tap Send, it is just an app on your phone. So if you live abroad, if you live in Europe, America, UK, and you want to send money via Tap Tap Send, you have to get the app now. It's just an app. Go on to Play Store and download the app, so you can also send money using Tap Tap Send without stress. The good thing is that the e-levy thing that is disturbing Ghanaians are here. In just about 3 days, e-levy will be active. Tap Tap Send is saying that whether e-levy or no e-levy, when you use Tap Tap Send, you are not going to be affected, or you are not going to pay any e-levy, the 1.5 e-levy. It is not going to affect your money. So why don't you forget about all the apps and use Tap Tap Send? So now let me go straight to our first story. And our first story is actually a continuation of a story we started yesterday. That's what I want you to know. Yesterday, remember, we talked about Stonebwoy. We talked about Stonebwoy and the fact that Stonebwoy was advertising CD coin, cryptocurrency, and NFT business. Some of his people, Bridget Otu and certain Bright Simons, they came at him. That Stone, no, people have suffered in the name of men's God already. You were an ambassador there. They are not done dealing with that issue, so don't add another thing. Stonebwoy was a little recalcitrant. He did not listen. He was giving them back to back until BOG also released the statement. So whilst we were on the show, we got a breaking news that BOG had released the statement. In the evening, whilst we were also relaxing, that was when we saw a tweet coming from Stonebwoy explaining something to us. I'm going to read what Stonebwoy sent to us, and when I come back, I'm sure going to ask my people. Thank God Nana Reagan was here yesterday. In Team Dodu was also here. Only Roland Amati was not here. But I know he's been following and understands the issues very well. So I'll read what Stonebwoy said, and we will do a juxtaposition based on yesterday, what we talked about, and we will see how it will go. So he says it is a disclaimer. He actually posted this particular disclaimer alongside the BOG letter. That is the Bank of Ghana letter. That's how he did it. Now it reads, okay, so this is the BOG letter. Yesterday we read it, so today we'll excuse ourselves from reading it, but going straight to Stonebwoy's letter. And it says, for the avoidance of doubt, I am not an ambassador for CDCoin. I am not associated with the product, nor have I been rewarded to promote it. The developing world of NFTs, Web 3.0, the metaverse and digital crypto assets and their ability to change people's financial fortunes has caught my attention in recent times, and I simply thought I was sharing a Ghanaian version I had discovered for people who are as interested as I am to join me on my learning path. My advocacy was for people to join a club for us to learn further information on how not to be left out of the new global order, not to encourage people to invest in a financial scheme of any sort. In hindsight, I should have hastened slowly, but I blame over enthusiasm from all the interesting things I'm discovering about the adoption of these disruptive technologies. May we all do as the Bank of Ghana says and exercise caution, even as we strive to do better for ourselves and our communities. Thank you. This is what Stonebwoy put out. When his first tweet came out and he was called to stop blah blah blah, he did not. In fact, he was not ready to heed to those calls until the BOG letter came out. Now, this is his latest position. Let me go back to Chemo. Chemo yesterday mentioned that he has to meet everything with caution. Let me see if what Stonebwoy has given to us now is exactly what you were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, after endorsing something that you think there are risks involved, you have to also declare that be careful. There are risks in here. It's not all that rosy as people may say it. And so, I mean, this is a good thing to do. I mean, it has come late, but it's still okay. I mean, so it's good that now he's following advice. I don't know who is advising him, but this is a good advice. And he should have done it long ago, but it's still okay. I mean, they say it's better late than never. So so I think it's a good thing that Stonebwoy has done. So for this one, you have to.
Do you think he's under duress to do this?
Maybe.
Because for him to post it at the side of the Bank of Ghana letter,
yeah.
And so, I understand, Brofu. I know when people write their background and all.
Yes.
This Brofu, I think it is coming from a higher level.
Yes, but it.
And it is coming from someone who understands what is happening. Yes.
Like,
someone who understands what is coming against a caution and trying to pull yourself out of it.
Yes, be like a carefully crafted.
Yes.
Or worse.
Yes.
Said a bear or defending.
Yes, it is not a musician's way of doing things.
Yes. And but I would say that it means he's listening to advice. So being a trauma no crana or posting in his name.
Exactly.
So it means OOT advice, and now he's doing the right thing. And for that one, I think we should praise him. I mean, if for nothing at all, it's a court case, he will need a lawyer to defend him.
And this is even a good position for him.
Yeah. So for me, I think he has done well coming out like this.
Okay. All right. So let me go on to Nana Reagan, Intim Dodo Solomon, the first speaker on this subject. He is the online manager, Flex Entertainment. He's also a digital marketing expert here in Ghana. Anything streaming, he will surely take care of you. And yesterday, he cautioned Stonebwoy. Nana Reagan later wrote on Facebook that, oh, Stonebwoy has watched us and he's taking advice. Nana, I don't know who here. What did you see?
Well, I saw exactly what Chemo was mentioning on yesterday's show. And in fact, I also add up to it that he should try and, come out with such cautions so that, I mean, Ebema ne brand ne responsibilities, I dance. So the bear I'm quite to say we because me who say Stonebwoy I say crapontina me koye say. I mean it's a very good thing to release the disclaimer. Especially when Bank of Ghana has released that statement. They say and I had to say Sanko Amam may release disclaimer and it is like
because there was a line in the Bank of Ghana statement that says every promoter yes, Richie, if you can, okay, let me see if I can see that on my, yeah, there was a line like that, which was so clean that.
Of course, may I just say Bank of Ghana and so reps almost so mobile share the social media who is saying what about the CD coin.
So okay, let me read the whole thing. It says the Bank of Ghana has taken note of the impending launch of a cryptocurrency investment scheme named Citicoin. The public is hereby cautioned that neither this investment scheme nor the promoters of the company. So that particular line, it's obviously captures Stonebwoy.
Of course.
Nor the promoters of the company.
Of course,
because as it stands now, no one has seen to be a promoter of the company except Stonebwoy.
Stonebwoy is a big brand. So definitely Bank of Ghana might want to factor him in their statement because Ebiomo who said were posty BB about the same subject now they are trying to address. So of course I want to say a finger pointing straight at him. So the disclaimer also came at the right time. Yesterday I saw some people running commentaries on Facebook saying it doesn't make sense. They don't see the end or the head and tail of it. The head and tail in an answer right now. Your responsibility is in your own hands. It is not with Stonebwoy. If you want to deal with Citicoin, you are doing it at your own risk. And that you should follow what Bank of Ghana is saying. Take the questions Bank of Ghana have putting out. Regulated, registered. Into at this point, it is gambling.
It's up to you.
It is up to you.
So when it goes out, don't
mention anybody's name. And it is good to say Obeba out, especially when wire tweet be to make people feel like once any or no disclaimer or explain it tweet now. I post no can. So he was just inviting people to the club for them to go and learn, get information. Because I only post in the club who will say he's coming back to give more details.
Yes.
That means no crap on details.
But Nana, once again in the disclaimer, Stonebwoy mentioned that he has not been paid or he's sponsored or promoted. Like, in short, he's not been paid to do anything. And I know those who were saying that doesn't make sense to them, that was where they were coming from. So for him to say, because they know Stonebwoy will just not pick anything to promote.
Oh, sometimes it happens. Sometimes, I'm telling you, sometimes it happens. In fact, some people even also have an idea, say, if they want to associate themselves with certain brands. This is an indirect way of lobbying, you know. Say company no crapo entry and a car. And almost a Stonebwoy at BB says so per more information. If there's a rep here and the rep they have an idea. Wait, I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Citicoin. I'm not talking about any other thing. What I'm saying is that Citicoin post no say it is also an indirect way of lobbying. Say Citicoin etimi about no because omu operate and they want to use celebrities because of it and the post nyama you betimi afa ne di nkomo. So people do these things sometimes. It doesn't matter your brand. In fact, some of the top brands crap they do some of these things. Ebimo crap deliberately use certain props in their videos just to get attentions of corporate bodies and all of that. So that is not even an argument.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are so sure he's not been paid? And he did this.
I want to believe what he is putting out in public. I want to believe what he is putting out in public.
Okay.
Because as we speak, if I want to say I don't believe it, on what basis am I saying that?
On the basis that as a brand influencer, he doesn't do anything for free.
That is why I'm saying that sometimes people do things for free. They will not come and tell you. They do things for free. Ebi mo free shows na we know. They will not come and put it out in the box. My show you can make 2,000. People do it. So let's not even make that argument. As I ever bob on media maybe just to defend our argument.
Yeah.
So some of these things, normal, just that. Or also, yes, I disclaimer after Bank of Ghana winner. And I can be able to me push at the national concern. No, then there is something going on. Say be or no or person or influence the followers no more because Bank of Ghana babe chechim say nkofo say so people should be cautious about how they go about the thing but still na so original but in this case what him about bonten chiro say onye responsible for anybody. So what it means is that Chinebino men and arrogant if I want to go and invest and I go out there and invest na say me any friends return so say then it is my benefit. But dividends, it is my benefit. Say ekamunswa chacha ye do.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Ro, you were not here, but like I'm saying, you have been following. And I want to ask why you think Stonebwoy would come right after BOG had released the statement. Meanwhile, when he did the first tweet. Some of his friends, Bridget Otu, she and Stonebwoy, they went back to back. Like I followed that convo. And Bridget Otu came back, and today me and you die here on NFT. Hey, it wasn't easy.
I am surprised. Bridget Otu.
There was a tweet. Richie Flex, let me see that tweet. A tweet of someone who was responding to Stonebwoy's thing, and he said something. I'm sure I would want to read that one in addition to the questions I want to ask Roland Amate. So maybe you can start talking.
I am surprised Bridget Otu and the other guys are now coming at Stonebwoy when it comes to the NFT and crypto conversations. Because like I said, this is not the first time Stonebwoy has been involved in something crypto. He's an ambassador of a crypto outfit.
No, with this particular one, their main problem was the CD coin.
Yes, that's why I'm saying that. I am surprised they are coming at him now. Because this is CD coin is all about NFT and crypto. Which a brand like Stonebwoy is not new to it. He's an ambassador that has run adverts.
No, I'm sure this time around it's like they have some background information about the
where
coin.
it is coming from.
Yes. Okay, so this is what Mepuri, I don't know if it's Mepuri at the journalist. Yeah. Okay, so he says, interesting. How can you put out a disclaimer to dissociate yourself from CD coin and emphasize that you are not an ambassador for the product when few days ago you were busily promoting the same cryptocurrency investment scheme? I'm confused. So just as I'm asking, that at the time that he was refusing to accept what they were saying, and now, as the Mepuri is also saying.
The reason why I think Stonebwoy will drag with them online is because he expects them to know that his knowledge in the crypto didn't start today or didn't start with CD coin. In fact, he's an ambassador of a crypto outfit, which is I think Yellow Card or so, which he has done adverts for them, and it is running on our televisions and even on the net. So when he comes again with another crypto conversation, he expects you to understand from that background that okay, this person is an ambassador of cryptocurrency. Therefore, when he is preaching another thing that is similar to crypto,
you would get it.
You would get it. That is why Stonebwoy would drag with them. But like you explained, maybe the people were also had some background information as to where particular that CD coin was coming from, which is very understandable. And I know people would find it weird when a brand like Stonebwoy comes and say that I have not been paid or I have not been commissioned to run an advert for such an outfit,
and that he's just doing
that he's doing it for free, especially when the first one you didn't do it for free. You understand? Because when you go on Stonebwoy's, even his official website, that article is captured there when he was signed to Yellow Card.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So you people would definitely find it weird when you come and say there is another one, which this one you are doing it for free. Then what interest do you have in it? And we know in our space and how business minded a brand like Stonebwoy is. You don't just do anything for free. We know you guys, we know people do stuff for free. It is public knowledge. But then there are some things that we know you don't do for free.
You surely go commercial.
You surely go commercial, whether it is immediate or later. We know it is not for free. So it is better you come out and explain why you did that, which is probably why he issued the statement in the first place. So yes, when people say they don't understand, I get that point, which is why Stonebwoy will also come and issue a disclaimer that yes, probably the benefits may not be immediate as in major cash advert, but maybe like Reagan said, it is another way of me also calling the attention of the outfit that I can be your ambassador, because probably I have a little knowledge on what you are doing. So yes, if I try look at the effect of what I just tweeted, if it had gone well, probably he would have said, okay, look at the result of what I tweeted, look at how people are throwing onto your platform. It is very possible. So the benefits may not be immediate, but later.
Okay.
So he just issued a disclaimer to come and explain that, okay, now maybe I am not getting the benefits now, or I did not get benefits now, but it is something that probably I'm doing because I have knowledge of. So if you want to join, you join at your own risk.
Okay.
And I like the Bank of Ghana statement. looking because of the way it tackled the companies and its promoters. Because now the kind of influencers we have in this country is no joke.
Charlie.
You don't.
So wait. I think when you mentioned just the kind of influencers we have, this came to mind. The FDA. Are they not seeing what is happening online? Because if
This is FD, as you say.
yes.
Food is different from what they are doing.
No, I know.
Is for the food.
No, I'm not talking about.
No, he's not talking about the crypto.
No, I'm not talking about the.
No, he's not talking about the crypto. He's talking about
Yes.
no.
Yeah. I'm not talking about BOG. I'm talking about a new whole, a total whole new whole thing. Because now almost all the big ladies online,
yes,
they are advertising it too. Shatamichi them every day. They have something that when you drink, your bottles will be big. Just this morning, I watch one. If you want your breast to be big. So the way BOG is always quick to react. What is the FDA doing?
Yes.
No. BOG, no, look at Freedom Jacob Caesar.
The moment
It was just one day. The next day, they gave a release. How about the FDA? What are they doing? I'm sure it should be my next agenda. I should fire someone.
That's why I'm saying I like how they issue their statements. Because when you tackle
person
when you a show
I'm not so pressure and kwana motomai. Pressure and kwana. Who wanna much you do?
But you also know that the Bank of Ghana is sitting up doing this thing because of almost past records. Because this crypto names as scam nyama we need baby see and the omunya te pen they want to react. I think FDA is sleeping because sorry
no, but we make it a project.
You see,
especially the online
being
Instagram, TikTok. Charlie, no.
Oh, Jai.
Almost say oh yeah like Jessica.
Oh,
there's a favor. Oh yes, they celebrate a whole musician.
Mama G.
Finish with your point and let's move.
Bruh, so yes, influencers, no. I like the way
Let me write it somewhere because I will have to tackle this. Yeah,
they tackle the outfits and its influencers because you never know where the advert may come from. Probably this one is Stonebwoy, and because Stonebwoy is big, we are hearing of it. They can just ignore Stonebwoy, go to some influencers who are not known like household names, but are very popular online, have huge numbers, and they will advertise with them. People will do it. The likes of Ibramo, why all those guys. They are not household names, but they are very popular online. And people can just follow them with whatever they see. So yes. So if they want, they issue a statement to tackle some of these things, they should put it this way. FDA for there, like you said, on there another conversation. And BOG, I like their proactiveness, the way Omaya alert to make sure, even if it is genuine,
they will come after you.
They will come after you to
clean
also,
the area before.
Yes, and make sure the public has some kind of knowledge even before venturing, because it is good not only for us as citizens, but also for them as an entity, because they are the mother of all the financial circles in the country. So if they goof, automatically it affects everything. So I like how they issue their statement. Stonebwoy's disclaimer is also a step in the right direction. Obviously, his brand is at stake, and whoever advised him, or if he thought about it himself to issue a disclaimer, that is very, very good for future purposes.
All right, thank you so much. Roland Amate, who just finished talking, is also a blogger. He is an event person, and he is also into artist management or talent management. Nana Reagan is also a journalist. He is also a blogger, a promoter, and into talent management and promotion as well. You can also join us with your comments. That was the warm-up topic, and the warm-up topic was even a serious one. So once again, you should be cautioned. Sometimes I hear people say that everybody who gets duped in some of these areas is himself a greedy person. And I want to say shout outs to Currency. That's what I hear. I hear that all those who are duped out of some of these things, they are themselves greedy because they know that way it is not the appropriate way. It's not the right route. She's still on back of our no musu. Well, Ashes has also sent us a message from France. Ashes is the manager of Kwabna Kwabna. He has also managed a couple of artists in our music industry, Yao Sapon, Kumi Guitar. In fact, so many, Obrafo at the point, he was even managing Obrafo here and there. And he says, when you come to our industry, when it comes to event halls or event venues, most of them places, they are not of standard. So he saw something in France. And after seeing it, he is sending a message to the government of Ghana and maybe to the powers that be that, Amanfwe, this is what we want. You guys should give us something of standard like what he has seen in France. And I'm asking my people that, is it just that because he's seen it in France, therefore we should also get it? Or maybe we should all rally behind him. Let's push the people to do as he is saying. Watch it when I come back. The discussion will continue from here.
So, when you're from acoustics, I give everything here on National Theatre. I give everything here on Conference Center. This is for sound. This is every musician's dream. Ghana. Let's start buying, let's start buying. We see I give my emotion, I'm saying, we see the mind. This is what we're talking about. Accra in Paris. It is the acoustics that makes the music sweet when you're in the auditorium. Yeah. So, Ghana, where's the acoustics? Fire from when you're from acoustics, I give everything here on National Theatre. I give everything here on Conference Center. This is for sound. This is every musician's dream. Ghana, let's start buying, let's start buying. We see I give my emotion, I'm saying, we see the mind. This is what we're talking about. Accra in Paris. It is the acoustics that makes the music sweet when you're in the auditorium.
All right, so let me also add that Ashes is also a record producer. He is a real studio boy. So when he says acoustic, when he says sounds, I know he knows what he's talking about. And he says, Ghana, this is what we need. Roland, you are into events, so I'm sure going to start this with you. Great call. Is this something we should rally behind him to get this done, or you do bridge na bia no you know do bridge bia we do bridge the bus trouble. Hey, Tibas with me go Ghana. Hey. Is it a bridge feeling happening to him or
yeah, a bridge feeling, but essentially no cre. No cre to the extent say we have the conference center. We have the National Theatre. The National Theatre, I think, say, Kitwa, which is same as the conference center. We have
that's the folks place. They call it the folks place. Yeah.
And the conference center, we have the dome also there.
Big dome.
The conference center, aside the main conference center, there is a dome, a smaller one there.
Conference center.
Yes, AICC.
Okay.
There's another one there.
Okay.
And Sana, the Omabe Grand Arena, now the new Grand Arena, which everybody uses now.
Okay.
Their Ashes they call it for no, a very good call, but me tie na miracle, because this is going to add up to one of those in here way, but fee no. Because if indeed our people really cared, what kind of promises na my when it comes to building auditoriums and facilities for creative art, what kind of promises from the past government to the current government, promises burn on my mind, especially when it comes to giving us facilities, film village, auditoriums, why now say MP being cocaine and you see schools, you see on Chinese film.
Oh, that man. Yeah.
But conference center was closed down for more than a year for renovation. After renovation, the crown. How many of our major events can even be held there? Areho, and when you think about it, say last time you really concern say me some film village be a adan kwan so ho no. And he say asase yantam and the honum tatra.
Bagaya.
Yeah, fine she any actual Gollywood, near blog this in actual Gollywood. Film village, ne bo honum, ne say a pro. So this one there, it is just going to add up to okay, we need this, we need that, we need this, we need that. Why? Because even if we cry as a omunfi, because even the people that we are supposed to hold them in charge, the people that come
are in power.
Yes, are in power. That is, I'm talking about the ministers and their deputies and the people who come to us to campaign for them. These are the people that when you even try to hold them accountable with conversations, you will find people coming at you say you hate them.
I get that point.
You find people coming at you say you hate them. But meanwhile, that is the same promise they came to us with.
So they should just deliver on their promise.
On their promise, keke. Just do what you said you were going to do. That's all. Nobody is. You see,
But in the first place, is it true that what Ashes is saying, we are suffering it? Is it true that when you go to our venues, we don't have good acoustics?
Oh, Basami, go to the National Theatre and see. We're born them.
There are no good acoustics.
The place, even their generators, ne crana are rusting. How much more acoustics in auditorium? Generators in Puno are rusting. Why? I didn't think a auditorium for your event. The moment they almost saw lights in happen, then all the air conditions begin to go down. Yes, so ube once a month for who sa obi air condition chair pass no who. Which is very, very sad. Just deliver on what you said. In this country, I say.
So is this the reason why many are hungry in the industry?
Oh yes.
Hey.
Oh yes. You see, imagine the acoustics in the auditorium is sport, and as I say, and you ask somebody to come and fix. Isn't it a form of employment?
Yeah.
It is. Obi benya bibia konano. And when the thing is working, that is where we will get more people to come and use the place for even the government to get money. Now, conference center is there. The main conference center is there. But people are rather using the grand arena. Why? Meanwhile, you can edifice pie see honum with so many your friends say features and kebe in terms of events production. When it comes to the quality of sound,
it is the
conference center, that auditorium. No?
But now people are passing by.
People are passing by to go and use the grand arena. I know way without any soundproof, without anything.
Maybe it's about money factor.
Money factor.
Maybe the grand arena is charging less as compared to.
It is not true. It is not true. It is not true.
Grand arena is expensive than.
It is not true.
Okay.
No,
that's one of the factors.
Yes. Okay.
The next factor is that the grand arena is bigger than the conference center.
Which is also true, but I can confidently also tell you that some people also take the grand arena, divide it into two, and hold their events there half, which is almost the same size as the conference center. It is even less. It is
okay.
How many of our major events? When was the last time we say a year major event? Some of these top musicians, conferences, They don't because the place is not so convenient. Okay. The place is not convenient, and
so what Ashes is calling for? You think we might not get it?
Oh, it is a good call, but
exercise in futility.
Charlie, because MPB distress allowance,
neutrality
allowance, and okay, how will the person understand this call? Catcher, they say this is going to produce quality sound. Like on TSA, when 3 Music Awards was able to squeeze themselves into Grand Arena to produce sound for people to enjoy. Catcher the song for the person that doesn't even understand, he would rather go and take full allowance than come and fix that thing for you.
Okay, let's go on to Nana Reagan. Thank you, Roland Amate. Nana Reagan, what do you also think about Ashes' call? Or say, venues now hide the sound in terms of sound, quality sound, acoustic sound.
I think it's a very good call, and we should rally behind him to get some of these things done. I don't know why sometimes you be saying at your point here. We also have a belief in us that it can't be done. Like, she intimacy. I buy no on you, but tomato for she intimacy. Like then, sometimes I sit down and like,
stay with my trauma.
The point I am saying is that people have believed that okay, we in the to marry you, but on no also against we in the to marry. No, also be she do you know why sometimes we feel like that? I think sometimes we don't knock the right doors. Me, I have always been saying, anytime I see people going on demonstrations, I have done demonstrations before. I mean, my biggest lessons I have learned is that sometimes we even petition the wrong people. We knock at the wrong doors. As citizens, or industry players, let's position ourselves right. I've said this thing several times, but I don't know, maybe my bro, you know, and my explanations need. You understand? Make a chino crap now. Like me,
no, he means the voice is not far. That's what he wants
for
to say,
people to understand what I want to say. Because I have cited an example that political terrain now. Anytime the youth wants to attack the sitting president or you kind of saying government in power in general, BBNC, nothing will happen. Because I did check on you say manual thing. Now that general attack now. Me I call young media for no crowd play a role in that. Me I pick NDC communicate tobacco, MPP communicate tobacco. Timamu phone say man docuno no say 50 chemo. We NDC for no more don't say na. Yeah, time na to see. Yeah, but MPP for mo.
Jack, come on, man. National Geography affecting you.
From January to December, from 4 years, first year to the 4th year, that is what we are doing in this country. But there are a time, the youth will rise up for a particular thing. I will be generous a particular at the end. Like farmer and penifone a yen term say every day I use the Medina footbridge as a typical example. So our bridge, I'm catch say it will be within some months, within some months. But time now car nebu bonk for na Medina for youth can say yeah my car be in chomu mama yard now. The bridge, that footbridge was done less than 2 months. I'm sorting it out. Almost sorting it out. Sometimes, I mean, I always say, you see what the Ashes is talking about. First, let's be able to identify one crowd responsibility. The government have made a promise. They will work through certain channels. Or you will be any So who are those people? Then efforts no omona abine be na omoso aye ejuma no. What efforts are they making to get us the jobs done? That is how we can hold them accountable. That is the only way we can hold them and say maybe because politicians, the game of money they play, the reason why they are winning, always winning against us, and say see you more free space
to operate
to operate and decide say okay, see a crap no. Like I'm saying, the normal thing we do. But who they imagine say say Ministry of Creative Arts and I was say omoshena auditoriums your my promise you see ye ko 2020 election me and no na for the bomb which pa.
You mean the last election?
Yes, last election no. Omo the MPP government ye chipa. But say second year mo no mo koi. Still na mo to one amon bia.
No, they are in their 3rd year.
The 3rd year?
Yeah, they are in their 3rd
year.
Next year, they are to about a fufro. I got to my punchlines.
No, like, almost to one, imagine, say, okay, Creative Arts Ministry, no, Marco Krekune. Papa Awa and
Awa
the
Mohammed,
Daily,
yeah.
if we have any cry, let's call out these people
Cry to them.
and cry to them as people. Let's put Yama. Na ni say na na Akufo-Addo cry the reason be personal reason be na or they appointed Sankrofo mienu na ono cry ne ho hyehye.
I'm share back in na go.
You understand? Enti ye be fresh Sankrofo mienu na hye dem ye be hwe hono na ye be hwe omo competency say no chale. Adene no crazy be amunti men deliver to the onim. Yemfa yema mo nko hye chire ne sort him out which and the omo policies on be na yen fine what we want is the resource. Enti okay Roland the betimi aye. Omo so mpe Roland. Yemfa Roland dem bra no be ye ejuma. And when Roland comes, sometimes we can get those things done.
Yeah.
You bring your resource in term, but you know, hey, oh, okay, now, I'm back to radio, Sunni TV, so I NDC, MPP debate, no,
you're not showing
film. You may say, sometimes when people are making all this and they are raising all of this, I say, hey, Ghana has a hashtag, demonstration hashtag, pen assessment. Opa, check if it's 1996.
Oh, no, I'm saying the last one, fix the country. It was beyond the hashtag. They started with the hashtag, but they went on the streets and
anyway, you're not getting me say a brofo hashtag and the pen assessment. Maybe at this time, I fix the country this year.
Okay.
Next year, I won't say. You're buying corner.
Okay. The same thing.
But it will be the same things that we are chasing for.
Okay.
That is the point I am making.
I get it now.
Since 1992 to 1996, basically by this time, they be uncle for Kobe demonstrations, but they don't get anything. They get little out of what they do. So let's knock at the right doors. Nema forces, you know, and cause us small doors. Don't generalize the whole thing now. Okokase Akufo-Addo or China or Befre MPP communicator. In fact, more national communication say, "Sa panenejuma no or the nasu tieti dey cause public nimu." Enti ade chin aye o ko Peace FM, o ko Radio Good, o ko we onso ko ha, onso ko ta.
Bianco defending.
Na ye nya hwe na ma be kan borofo ni twi a chechire nsem am apenti nyama a chere na ya da and kan hu say yen so ade chepe na ya sakofa because say ye needs ni doors na sakofa we be for fraba na sa na finance. So let's make sure me ade we won me nyanka enyama creative arts some person mo ye man ni na ne hwana na opa wo me ye njai na ye mfa ye energy na ye making sure say before NPP will leave government and I said they will extend whatever mandates, we will 2024. Yeah, auditorium. So I'm promising we are getting it at all costs. Obia fana ho the NDH na she say in say bimba. It's say Weber.
Okay. Thank you, Nana Reagan. Let me go on to Chamo. Yes, Chamo.
Yeah.
Ashes score. That's the main topic we are having.
Yeah. They all Canada. I mean, one empire. And any bad say or calling for us to get a good sounds in our auditoriums. But the problem is auditoriums in the cry away. How they be a good sound?
Oh, I'm sure all kind of national theatre in Nisu, all kind of conference center in Nisu. All these things.
National theatre, yes, in 1992. Yes, in 1992. China for the chair.
You good national theatre. Ajebia Julia type.
Oh no, Messi.
And you know, auditoriums now
they can improve the place. Like they can use the land well now.
Yeah, two issues.
Technology.
One, either say private entities be able to take that responsibility. No, my, and I say government in our case, a bit difficult for private entities to do this because I'm not sure. What they will go through to make it happen, they will go through it. They will just go to China, then import some one Ghana shoe and then sell. They will make money in peace than to go and fix things at the National Theatre or any auditorium. So the private entities.
Oh, but don't you think if the place becomes of standard, frequent usage will come?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course, by the management issues. I mean, it will.
And so everything, like we are talking about an overhaul build-up.
Yes, so we have to sell it to a private person, and people have issues with it. I mean, it's government property. Why are you selling it to a private individual to make money from it? Meanwhile, they are not also making any good use of it. And you know, the ashes air cannon, true, is right and. we have to support him Zenkebe ya by no crane. Why would dear child say
I didn't, yeah.
because the best one can show what they have done, what they are doing clearly tells us when you try to follow this up what will happen. The best one can show and you know a bear more like let's talk like we are talking now until say politicians be and such no like I said I want to do this. That's where I support a baby a meaning be and I say be useful. And yes, they are politicians, they have their own agendas. Yeah, sometimes I say you bore more kakra like we push things for them to maybe facilitate things or change
to
their
respond
agenda.
to them quickly.
Yes. But this one that Ashes is talking about, you know, and our kind of okwa bruchra na abishe like Ashes say kwaba and you know ebia okoba observing him maybe or can be before this time around. No? He's talking
sound.
About the sound, no. I think more quality, no. Be Drugana, obey complaints. I be 1 month. BBS, yeah, you have different happening.
I don't know what baby is. I don't know what
yeah, Abruchan Kansas. One, pass up Madame for Koba first one. Yet to come, make be 1 minute to be a BB complaint. Where's the land the Omonian is out? Where's the one? I had the young Paco, and Kawanka to crowd be in who that be beer or who complain. And the Nubina ashes, you know. And it's a good thing. I mean, one MP good sound. But the point is, would it happen? In my honest opinion, no. It won't. You know, yes, but still, let's talk about it. A better politician, Biasuma Manaka say, the way people are talking about this thing, if I do it, I may get advantage in terms of maybe people voting for me or saying that I've done well and all that. And so for us, the more we talk about it, the likelihood say we will get somebody who will be willing to do something about it.
And so give us a solution.
Yes. So we should talk about it, but at this point, based on what is happening, what we know, nothing will really come out of it.
All right, thank you, Team Dodi Solomon. Thank you, Nana Reagan. Thank you, Roland Amate. Now, there are some 2 stories we will not do today, maybe tomorrow. We are hearing that Def Jam has signed a deal with Stonebwoy. You'll be entering into that tomorrow if we have enough time. And again, I'm also hearing that D Black's Oasis nightclub, their power has been cut by ECG for non-payment of bills. Challenge be easy. No place is cool, but yeah, Ghana for epic. And that will be a topic. Oh my goodness, D Black, oh my guy, but he's doing so well. That's unfortunate. But I hear even Parliament, so Yasako Kati almost a power Musa, and he said if a whole Ghana Parliament their power has been cut, then Oasis nightclub there. That is so cool. Oasis Lounge. That is so cool. That is so cool. Best of it. Now we're back to business again. Now let's go to Nigeria. Okay, before Nigeria, I want us to do this. Before Nigeria, I wanted us to go to Nigeria before we do this, but let's do this before we go to Nigeria. Yesterday, an event happened here in Ghana, and the event is about a group of individuals known as IG creators. And when I say IG creators, I'm talking about Instagram creators. So on social media, especially on the same app Instagram, we saw some of them who were with other people from Nigeria, and they came to have some discussions as to how Ghana can also tap into the online business using Instagram to be influencers and all. Now let us go watch some of the excerpts from the gathering. It was a dinner, as a matter of fact. It was a dinner where some of our popular bloggers, I saw Nkonkonsa there, I saw Zion Felix there, I saw Nanama McBrown, I saw Nadia Buari, Kobiche was also there, true. Kobiche was also there, and some good people like that. And there is something happening around it that I want us to discuss. A letter written to the bodies handling these institutions by Kelly Nilante, who is also an industry person. I'll read the letter after watching this. When I come back, I'll read the letter to you.
And I love Instagram. but I think my favorite is...
Because we keep on hearing it, but there's nothing called shadow ban. Because we keep on hearing it, but there's nothing called because we keep on hearing it, but there's nothing called shadow ban. It's a restriction in reach, and usually it's a case-by-case basis. When your reach is restricted, it 99% means you violated community guidelines. It's as simple as that. Community guidelines could be violated, and it could be something, I would say, a small thing, and it could be a bigger thing. And when it's a bigger thing, the reach of a certain page will take more time to build up. And if it's a small thing, maybe it might take a couple of months. But again, there's nothing called shadow banning. It's important to look back at the page quality of your page to check what is the violations, what is the community standard violation. You'll have all the details there. You'll get a message, an email from Instagram if you go to your settings under security, and you'll get the details of what was violated. Again, for this specific case, I wouldn't mind doing a deep dive.
I love Instagram, but I think my favorite is probably the Explore page, because I like to go on there and just know exactly what's going on around, because I hardly go out. So it just keeps me up to speed with everything that's happening. And but I love Instagram. I mean, whenever I post a video or a picture, it just gets a lot of buzz. So yeah.
Okay, so that was Nadia Buari, and she also made a statement there once again. Okay, so after we saw some of them having fun, that was Nana Banamwa and some Nigerian influencers. They were also there to make the event colorful. Yes, I saw Dance God Lloyd as well, and some Nigerian influencers. They were all there to make the event a successful one. It was beautiful. In fact, I saw it later. I never heard about it. Okay, I want to believe it was strictly by invitation. That's why maybe not much was said about it. But it was a handful of people, though. Handful of people, including, it was Ghana and Nigeria collabo. They brought Ghana and Nigeria together to do this, not only Ghanaians, and it was so beautiful. Here, Nana Banamwa was asking for takeaway. Okay, that was just by the way. Now, after this, yeah, she's still asking for takeaway. She says, Oma Emononos Canadians. Okay, so after this, I've seen a write-up by Kelly Nilante, whose knowledge when it comes to online activities so far has been top-notch, and I want to give it to him for that. Kelly Nilante is also a board member of 3 Music Awards. He has been the digital manager for so many organizations, including EIB Network, and now for Salt Media. He's also their online person. Now, let me read. Please, let us take our time to understand what he's written. And Chamo will start this for me because of his knowledge as well in this area. Then after that, we will look at the Yul Edochie and the fact that he's married, second wife with a beautiful son and all. We'll be talking about all these things. So this is what Kelly wrote. After weeks of my rants about Ghana having control over our internet space, 2 major developments have happened. First, it was TikTok executives for Anglo-West Africa organized some sort of hangout between Ghana and Nigerian influencers. I'm sure you have seen some TikTok influencers doing some Azan comic videos with them. Is this what our TikTok space needs? No. And I don't know if you have also seen some of these videos. Me, I've seen some. I've seen Wesley, that guy, how do you call it, Wesley, what? Something Wesley, yeah, some black guy like that. I've seen him do some videos with some Nigerian people. And it goes on to say that yesterday also, I got a call that Facebook, whose new name Meta is by the site, and IG executives, and IG here is Instagram executives from Nigeria are in Ghana for a hangout with Ghanaian IG influencers and to send a report to owners in the US of A. West African executives handling Ghana's space are truly in charge and we aren't complaining about our own space or anything. Great move. Kudos to the executives. I respect them a lot, but I'm not impressed. He continues. What I can tell you is advocacy works. I'm not impressed because fraternizing is not what Ghana needs, but real web space independence. Dear Ministry of Communications and Digitalization Ghana, are you aware of these two important events about how digital brands work on our online space? Are you satisfied with the fact that we don't control our space? Ministry of Communication and Ministry of Information, you must lead the discussion to the effect that the conversation is not just dinner of users in Ghana, meeting and faking smiles with rulers from Nigeria. We demand real autonomy. Get Ghana operating offices. This is not personal. I respect the Nigerian executives overseeing our internet space in terms of certain brands like Meta, Spotify, TikTok, and the rest. But we know our local content best. We have curators for the job, and we want to project our culture and lifestyle better for our people. It is simple as that. This is something beautifully written by Latte Kelly. And like I'm saying, I love it. I love the message. I love the advocacy he's pushing for. And I love the idea. So simple words. This is what he's saying, that yesterday's event and other events, like the TikTok thing I was talking about, I've seen some of them. Wesley, something. I've seen that, what's her name? Oh, we've Asantua. We've seen Asantua with these Nigerian people in some videos. So yes, because Nigeria brought them together as the TikTok community. Come on, let's have a conversation. They brought Nigerian influencers, Ghanaian influencers, and they had a conversation. And according to Kelly, when they met, knowing that these guys have the numbers more than you have because the space is being controlled by them, you guys did not ask for much. You only called for collaboration. We anywhere a video. That was all. The next day, we saw Meta and Instagram also having the same meeting. We called our people dinner. Those who were there, I don't know if they'll be able to ask these questions Kelly is asking. Like, I wonder, because they went there for dinner and really they ate. That is what it remains. Exactly. So Kelly is saying that what we should all come together to advocate for is to get our offices. So like Instagram, do they have an office in Ghana where someone can walk in and say, oh, someone did this, can I get this done? Then they, they will give you some guidelines because this is an office. Say Facebook, I hear Twitter has an office here. That one I hear. I don't know where the office is though, but I hear Twitter has an office in Ghana. This is what Kelly is asking for, that we should call for an advocacy to have our own space ruling us. Unlike to give the whole West Africa thing controlled by offices in Nigeria who might have someone or two manipulations to do to support or to favor their people. Chamo, you are also in the online space. How do we handle this?
Well, I think Kelly should rather advise the Ghanaian content creators to come together and do something for themselves. I mean,
where do something for themselves
means what he is talking about, to project our culture, to do what nobody will come and do it for you. It's like what we were saying yesterday. I mean, the British people will not celebrate the Queen for nothing. I mean, they have their own agenda. The same way, if Meta is coming here, if TikTok is coming here, they are not just coming because you are a good creator or they just want to give you money. They want to influence you to do what they want. And so that one, I mean, calling for offices or calling for them to help us project our culture, it won't happen. It's a good idea that
so do you know what he's saying? What he's saying is that he suspects that because the offices are controlled from Nigeria, they also have the power to give some algorithms to favor some activities from the Nigerian culture.
No, that impression is not true. The algorithm is coming from the US people, and it is based on
reports based on report from West Africa or Anglo Africa?
They have their own report. No, they won't depend on Nigerian report. What the Nigerians
as the executives,
yes,
they will not depend on them for
not at all.
reports.
When it comes to analytics and all that, they have their own way of getting them. What they will want from the Nigerians, or they may request from them, will be how the impact outside the online. Because apart from the impact that you see online,
which they can also access,
they won't ask them for anything, but they may ask them for impact outside the online thing, outside the platform, how people are reacting based on what they see on the platform and all that. That one, they can use it to take a decision based on how they want the algorithm to behave. Yes, but that one is more like an individual thing. It's more like how the creators are pushing for people to accept what they do. So that one, it depends on people in your country, the creators, what they are doing and the influence that they have. If Ghanaian creators are influencing more than the Nigerian creators, Meta will definitely come to Ghana. But if the Nigerians are doing something that are influencing more people in West Africa,
beating us with our
numbers, and even the way Ghanaians are doing more things like the way Nigerians are doing it, definitely they will go to Nigeria. So as for them having office or setting up shops in Nigeria, there's nothing wrong with it, and it is based on the influence that they think is coming from there, and then the other things that we may not know, but Nigerians may have it in terms of even personnel. Some of them.
So Chemo, in your own estimation, what do you think might have contributed to this call for a meeting?
Yes, because they want to have, now they are competing. The TikTok is really taking some of the Instagram and
numbers.
then the Facebook numbers, even in terms of advertising. So they will, when they hear that TikTok, they were here trying to for some reason do something like give an incentive for maybe the Ghanaian creators to do more for them. Definitely Facebook, Instagram, Meta as a company will also come trying to lobby the same creators to do it for them. I mean, they all have their ways of doing it. That's why they will even do a video conference for someone, talk to them direct. They want to influence what they use. Like, instead of using TikTok, no, use Facebook. And these are the reasons. They will give you reasons to do that. So it's a form of influencing them to use the platform. And even at some point, do some advocacy for them in a subtle way. Like, now they called you for a meeting, more like, let's have a general talk. They will even give them something. Maybe a pen drive.
Yeah, they did. They actually did.
Yes, and the pen drive,
those things,
and
water
some
bottle,
yes, and some of the pen drive may even contain tutorials on how to be big on Instagram, how to be this on that. They are influencing you to use that platform, and they can do it from anywhere. And in this case, now they want to come down, and this is how they are doing it. So if you are a Ghanaian and you want to push Ghana agenda, you have to do it yourself. And if they think that you are strong enough, then they will come in because they don't want to lose out. And then set shop here and maybe give you more things to do more so that they will also benefit. So calling for them, they won't do it because it's business. And the business people will not take decision based on what you say or how you protect. No, you protest. No. They can even decide, okay, if this is the case, we are not coming to Ghana anymore. They will just stop even operating in Ghana. And what can you do to them? Nothing. So we have to take advantage of us having the platform. And the way for us to do it is that we come together, try to push Ghana agenda, but somebody has to start it and also influence in terms of giving incentives. So if you are calling the Ghana government to regulate the space, the problem of it is that if the people in charge are not happy with the way you do your videos, you are in trouble. maybe they are Christians and they don't like the way you wear dress and do your TikTok shake. They will definitely ban shaking your buttocks on TikTok. So calling for government to control the space, no, I disagree with it. But if government wants to influence, then the government can give incentive to those who are doing the right things, or use them for campaigns. Clean up operation, clean your frontage campaign. Call some creators, give them money, tell them that this is what I need. Do advocacy or do promotion for me on operation, clean up your frontage. Another government policy, call them. If you are using them, then in that way you will be controlling them, or you'll be influencing them in your own way. By just calling for policies to restrict how they maybe they do their things, or calling for offices and all that, it won't change anything. So he should rather be calling for Ghanaians being conscious of our culture and putting it in the kind of videos that we do. The collaborations that the Nigerians are here to do, they just want to tap into our market. You can also go there and do the collaborations when you have the numbers. It's not only peculiar to Nigerians to come down. You can also go there. So you to take advantage of it, but for you to just call for regulations, restrictions, and all that, no, it will not help anybody. No.
Well, well explained. Tim Dodo Solomon himself, a digital expert or an online expert, so his explanation also really sits down well with us. So Kelly is saying we should come together, advocacy. Instead of Kelly, dear, he is of the view that the algorithms sometimes are manipulated to favor some people because they are the controllers of the platform. That is what he's saying.
That one is true. I'm not saying it's not true, but it's not just to favor.
So it is possible that someone can manipulate the algorithms.
Of course, baby. That's
in fact that's their job. That is his major call.
And they do it for business purpose. That's what they do.
So if they see that Nigeria has the numbers,
and they
will do it for them.
Of course, that is it.
To rule.
Yes.
So a similar post from Nigeria and Ghana, they will get 500 and you get 200.
Yes, because the Nigerian 500 will maybe they will get
give them
advertisers. Yes, that's how it is. So as for the algorithm, there is somebody's job to direct it in a way for them to make money. So that one, in fact, there's no argument about it. But if you want it to favor you, then you have to work for the thing to just come to your side. Like the YouTube thing, for instance. YouTube will promote certain videos for it to go viral. Why? Because people stay on that video for a long time. So if that person is coming from Nigeria and you are here in Ghana and the Nigerian video is always getting more reaction than you, Massa, they will promote the Nigerian video.
Okay, thank you. Remember that you've not published your Sammy Flex TV video, Flex TV live video. It is still not published, so publish it. Yes, I don't know why. I don't know why it beat you. Okay, no problem. Yes, happens but once. Yes. Okay, Nana Regan. Yes. Kelly's call and Chamo's explanation. Let's put it together.
Well, they are experts in that area, but following Kelly's rant, I think I agree with him. And in fact, for Chemo to even admit that at some point some people can, manipulate the algorithm for business, but that is exactly what Kelly is trying to draw our attention to. That
we should also have our own control.
There are reps from Nigeria. Maybe they have been employed or hired to work for, let's say, TikTok, work for Instagram, work for Facebook. Because they are from Nigeria, they will control it to favor them in the sense that, let's say, like you asked, if there are similar content from Ghana and similar content, the same content is coming from Nigeria. There is a way they can control it for maybe the Ghana content to reach a fewer users than the Nigeria, but it might be the same thing. Yeah, I don't know if you are getting the point I'm trying to make.
Let me try to explain this.
Okay.
Like the way you are putting it, if we put two content online right now, the same content, and then what YouTube will do or Facebook will do is that they will just watch how people are reacting to that content. So if the Nigerian content is getting more reaction from the beginning, they won't manipulate anything. They will just want to see what will work, because they don't know what people like. But when the Nigerian video is getting more reactions, more views, then they will say, okay, then let's push this one more, because this one will give us what we are looking for. So that's where the manipulation will start after publishing.
So what it means is that the manipulation also gives them an opportunity to control your space.
Exactly.
And that is what I'm saying.
Kelly.
I agree with Kelly. So there should be a way to avoid that, where we will rather control our own space. I am sure when this Russia and Ukraine thing started, was it you that said Turkey's internet something, they stop Russia, they block Russia something. I forgot. I think you were giving me that information.
Russia cut the internet service for Ukraine. Elon Musk gave them internet.
So I think because they had that power to control those things, that was the reason why they were able to do that or take that decision. You understand? So what it means is that, I mean, we can also find a way, if there is, we can also find a way to control our own space, so that it wouldn't be like Nigeria is deciding for what should happen in our space. And the other day I followed him, he was making some analysis where he was saying that there's even a way that when you go to TikTok, you know, they have TikTok Ghana, TikTok Nigeria, and all those. They have a way that you'll be seeing like only Nigerian videos. Like for instance, when AK Songstrength's Jonathan was hitting, there were people here who was also doing the challenge. But when you go on TikTok with the same Jonathan challenge, you'll be seeing feeds from only Nigeria. And he is suspecting that because there are like Nigerian executives who believe that, okay, we are Nigerians, so the agenda is that
which is paid for.
The agenda is that paid, let's push our own, like let it be so powerful to the sense that we can even control what Ghanaians see, users see on their space. Which I am saying that if Kelly is putting out those points, then we should, I mean, the ministry should look at those things.
But that is his point.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, that's his
then
point.
He has a point. He has a genuine point that we really, as people, have to look at it. I don't have much knowledge in that field, but those who have the knowledge in those fields should wake up and you know, work in getting Ghana control their own space when it comes to this. Let's say IG and all those. When they went for this dinner, I mean, we saw the video. They were just eating. In fact, so at some point, somebody grabbed the mic to make a comment, and you know, all she could say is, "I like Instagram. I like." Imagine if Kelly was there at that point and he had the opportunity to also to speak. You could imagine the kind of things maybe he would point out for even them, IG executives. No, okay. Maybe he's making a point. Okay, let's explain. Maybe he's ignorant about something. Let's explain to him. Then that education will come to all of us. Maybe through Kelly, it will come to all of us. But they've gone for the dinner. The executives have been met. Influencers have been met. All we are seeing is pictures and videos of people eating.
So far, that's the only thing I've seen.
Yes, not even. In fact, the influencer that was invited to those places, on their pages, what informations are they giving to people? What like what
They were not called to educate people. They were called to
you can speak to them.
they were not in let's say from experience, they were not called to educate people. No, they were to influence the way they do their videos. So even if you see anything at all, it will be in the videos that they will do. Maybe if you are posting video, post it like this, post it this time. So it wasn't in any way.
Even Chamo, even with that, they know that when these people do it, me that they did not call, I'll see and do same. That's why they call them, and it is still the same thing that Regan is saying.
Okay, so even
no, they're all right.
No, even with what you are saying, let's assume this is not a fact. Let's just assume that they have the executive that came to meet the influencers have an agenda You understand? To make sure that they do the videos in a certain way to fit their agenda. And then you just go and sit there and you just do the same thing to benefit them, to benefit their space. That's the point I am making. So if they know, like, aside the content creation and all of that, if they have this worries Kelly has been ranting about, they could have also point them out for the executives to address it and even explain to people better. That is when they come, they will come and say, okay, Ghanaians have this misconception or perception that so and so is that. No, it is not done like that. It is like this. So if Kelly make a post and Kelly is even who was not there is even making ignorant post, these influencers can go under the post and have an argument with Kelly for people to even understand what Kelly is also trying to put out. But he is not being engaged on anything. He did not have the opportunity. I don't know if he was invited or not.
No, he was not invited.
He was not invited. But what I'm saying is that, I mean, our influencers, they should go beyond just interacting with Nigerian content creators or influencers and that. I mean, this social media space, it grows. So there are certain technical things that has to be learned, especially when you get some of these opportunities. Learn them, and then also you can even organize forums. We were here when Zion Felix was organizing YouTube, and making money out of it. So why can't you also do IG masterclass out of this opportunity that you have? If you have the knowledge, if you have the expertise, especially meeting some of these people, then you also teach people. So at the end of the day, it becomes a bigger thing. That now a lot of Ghanaians are getting knowledge in how the whole space is being controlled, how these things are being is worked, and all of that, so that people will not be making ignorant, thoughts every day. So as for Kelly's point there, I agree with him. And I wish something can be done about it.
All right, thank you so much. Let me go on to Roland Amate. Ro, you have also read Kelly's point. Looking at what has transpired in the past days and Kelly's opinion, what do you say?
It is a very good call, and I agree with him. In fact, looking at the fact that now internet is now part and parcel of us, and most of the things that we do is influenced by internet. It is highly good that you control the space that you work with, especially when it comes to tech and internet. Because we know even wars that are currently ongoing, about 50% of it is being fought on the internet, which is why most of the things that we even see or some people see are even sieved and controlled. So if you have the opportunity to control what happens around you, it is very, very good. A country like China, obviously where TikTok is coming from, I hear controls promote more of their local stuff. That is people who do the local dances and inventions. That is what the algorithm is programmed to promote more.
They even promote science and anything science, science, anything invention. They promote it more than the dancing and the shaking of the toes.
Exactly.
It belongs to them.
So
and it's a business decision.
Yes. So like I was saying, they learn to project all those stuff more. So what they want the people to be how they want their people to be influenced is what they because they have control over, they project more. And the way TikTok projects the algorithm works in China, it's not the same way that works in other countries, obviously. So if you are able to control yours, that is when you decide what is going to influence your people. And I think that when I read Kelly's post, that is what probably he's calling. I think he's calling for. Yes, because you see, even just recently when BGMA partnered with Twitter. Now, when you hashtag VGMA23, you see the VGMA plaque attached to the hashtag, which is something that is not common. So all these things are part of the partnerships or some of the things that we get, because I understand per that partnership, now VGMA conversations are going to be highlighted more on the Ghanaian Twitter spaces.
And it's a business decision.
And it is a business decision. No, we are agreeing.
So Chamo, you see this one? No, Nana, let me even add this. This one, they were able to get Twitter to do this because Twitter has an office here. So someone can go there and talk business with them.
Yes.
So one person I saw, VGMA partners Twitter said, wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, and you see, because of even that, now you hashtag, you see even the VGMA plaque sign, which is also something different, and it is going to add up.
And they can only do that from their engine room.
Exactly. From their back end, you wouldn't be able to control anything as an end user or as an ordinary user. And these are some of the things that we should be calling for. Yes, we know these decisions are business decisions. Okay, they are business decisions. So that is when I agree when you say some of our conversations should also go to the people who create the content. So that when people are going to lobby for offices to come to Ghana, it will be very easy. It will be an easy conversation. Yes, because assuming, okay, now we have most of these people influencing our algorithms in Nigeria. And yet, whatever we do it their way. We project their culture. Now, when we go and tell these companies to come and build their offices here, it wouldn't make sense. Because most of the things that we do favor them. So until we decide to break the internet on our own, with most of the things that we think we can project more. So now, if they are projecting dance, and most of the content that we create is about probably inventions or science, then these are two different spaces. Then definitely we will be able to even beat the algorithms even when they try to project theirs over us. Because ours will be running on a different tangent. That is it. So we should also caution some of our content creators that, okay, yes, we know it is internet and we are influenced by what we see and what we hear. It doesn't mean that we cannot also create something new for people to also jump on. And these are some of the ways. Sometimes it is psychological.
Okay.
And it goes on the internet. If you're able to break it that way from your mind, that is when somebody goes to Meta or goes to Instagram to tell them that, okay, now we want your office in Ghana, they would understand that, okay, because probably the content you guys are creating are also different, and we can project that side to also adapt to the business aspect of whatever we are trying to accumulate. Then we can come, we also accept and come and build our office here and also project you guys, give you your own form of control so that you can also control your algorithms and stuff. That is when the conversation becomes open. So I agree with Kelly. It is about time we call on our people, especially those who are in authority and have influence, that can lobby for some of these decisions to favor us, to start and also propagate that agenda to also have a certain influence on the influencers. Because these are the people that they are using to control the people. You see, when Nadia was speaking, she was talking about how she liked the explore part of the whole Instagram platform. That means if she is an influencer, that means there are so many people who follows her, and because she does that, the algorithm is in such a way that it can also come down to even the people that follows her, and they will also be somehow be seeing what she's seeing. So if our people who are in power and have authority are able to control some of these influencers to change their ways, and content creators to create new stuff that will favor our environment, that is when we can have some of these conversations and drive this agenda to the core.
Okay, perfectly said. And I think so far it sounds good. Perfect knowledge shared by my people here. But Chamo is going to give us more information on this, I think, from time to time. Just that for the impact there, we want to have our own impact. Because sometimes you go on these platforms. Remember when this Kweku the Traveler challenge?
Yes.
When the Kweku the Traveler challenge was ongoing, it was getting everywhere. People were still going to trends in Ghana. And when our people were doing Kweku the Traveler challenge, like everywhere, in the trends, it was Nigerian food that was leading the trends.
That was leading the trends in Ghana.
You getting me?
Yes. And
people are doing Kweku the traveler trend like baby be fadia until like of course I fuck up over trend na Nigerian food. Meanwhile nobody is talking about Nigerian food in Ghana.
Yes, because the Nigerian foods at that time had numbers that they think people are reacting to it more.
In Ghana?
Yes.
Oh, how?
They don't. Well, the other side is that
how?
They don't just influence the algorithm just like that too.
No, but what I mean is that at
that
time,
see,
no, Chabo,
let me
give one example. Let me give one. When we were active doing Twitter on Showbiz Agenda, Xylophone, just some boys who in the morning, Brasame, between one bani Showbiz Agenda, number 1. No, wait. So because at that time in Ghana, just a morning show, a 3-hour morning show, activities on a 3-hour morning show alone, just a morning show. Which a fraction of people, maybe in the whole Accra, can say 0.00 something were listening to just the program. We were at number 1.
Yes.
Kweku the traveler, the whole Ghana.
What you are omitting is when you are doing the morning show and getting the trend. Yes, that few people are making more noise than anybody at that time. The same thing is happening even on our channel. Just that we can't go deep. But based on what is happening there, what you impression that you get is not like that. So sometimes the people who are making more noise will get the space than those who are quiet doing their thing. So if we are following a trend and some few people are posting more than like one person is posting like 20 times, and then individuals like 20 people are posting one by a different thing. The one posting the 20 times will trend, but it's only one person doing that. So if we want to influence how we see things, we should do more of such things, and we should do it in a good way, like in a way that will influence people to follow. So like in our space now, if you take Twitter, if I open my Twitter, I will see more insult, more bottle shaking than anything. Because the mekobia Ghana for now, omoye insult ne omoye bottle shaking. Omona eye more. They oye preaching no ebi oye 1 week time. And obey by the oye insult ne oye bottle shaking. That be or the post to. That be or the post to. And you know, control what I see. Unless I go deeper, before I will see omo preaching or omo teaching bini one. And yes, I bottle shaking na de be because omo na occupy space, you know. So my point is that we should rather talk to our creators to do more of things that omo person you not almost active. Don't just do it once a week. Whilst the Nigerians are doing it like 4 times in a day, they will take the space. So that's how the competition is. And who say na posting more,
but my problem is that they were not posting in Ghana. Yeah. They were posting about Nigerian food, not in Ghana.
Yes, but when it comes to Ghana, people are watching. Yes, because it won't bring them any money.
Okay, good education still. I'm sure this will be continued from time to time.
For sure.
So we see how best it will benefit all. Because Chemo is not taking this position because he doesn't want Ghana to benefit. He's taking this position because he wants us to work extra hard. So they can't ignore. Yes. Like you work hard, so the people cannot ignore.
Yes.
Your case, exactly.
That's my point.
Okay, now to our very last story. This has been trending. I think for the past 2 days or 3 days, this has been in the news. It came from Nigeria, or it is coming from Nigeria. Popular actor, and we hear he also wants to do a little bit of politics and governance. Yul Edochie, who happens to be a son to Peter, that is veteran actor Peter Edochie, has been in the news. And what is the news about? The news is the fact that after eating one particular meal for a very long time, he got fed up with that meal and decided to change to another meal, taste another meal small. And unfortunately, the meal left his hands and boom, and a pie. So Yul Edochie, after 16 years or more, 17, okay, it is 17 now. After 17 years of being married to his first legally wedded wife, we hear that he's found a new wife, giving birth with a guy, with a lady, a beautiful guy, I mean, a young boy, very handsome boy. In fact, the photo of the boy is so sweet. Like, I wish this is my son. And social media in-laws say, hey, where are you coming from? How dare you marry a second one in addition to our daughter? Social media in-laws fight. Bah, bah, bah. And the interesting thing is that the thing has been divided so clearly. Women are against it, men are for it. They say, hey, what is happening? Some women are for it. Oh, yeah. Well, me, I've seen more women who are against it than those who are for it. Are against it. Aha. So we are asking that, first of all, is what is happening real? Because the narration is some way. So you, Richie Flex, put some of the tweets. You, any information you see, put it there. Let me see if I can understand them. So this is one post coming from Yul Edochie, and it says, I had no sustainable job when I got married. She said she will manage. She never frustrated me for one day. It's been 16 years of marriage now. We are happy. Different things work for different people. So this is the first wife, and Yul Edochie is giving some praises to the first wife for staying. So this is the first wife, right? Oh, this is the second. This is the second wife. Oy. So all these photos are the second wife, eh? Oh, not. What the first? What the second one? Grab and tell the door.
No, the first one with the.
Read the first one with the post in the brand. Yeah, read. The face in it different. Oh, first one now. Then it's now.
This one, second wife.
This is the second wife. Okay.
Richie, let's see the first post now. Oh, me and now.
No, this one is the first wife.
Okay, in the way enemy different from other pictures, so obviously.
But they look a little similar. The difference is not very big like that. If you really don't know them, I'm sure you might confuse. They also have same body, stature, B kinda. So this is what the first wife still.
Okay, still the first wife.
Still the first wife. Okay.
Second wife no ni mo du kakra na ni mo so ha.
Oh,
no ni we.
This is the second wife.
I
see. That's back on the body mood. The second wife has a little bit of a body than. This is still the first wife. Okay.
Second wife no ni mood no. And first wife no so like or no what.
Okay, so whether first or second, that is a different agenda. Now the agenda is what is happening. The narration, whatever the man in question is posting, left, right, and center, how does it make you feel? Is the story true? Is it some movie they are about to release or what? Because we know how the guy who did the comments, social media comments on the movie, what's the name? Jim Ike. We know what Jim Ike did to all of us. When he went to fight some guy in a studio B like that, and later he said it was a movie called Bad Comment. So now I'm being careful. So yes, marriage, second wife will not be happy, no two ways about that, no matter how you do it. In fact, no matter what you tell her, for a time she won't be happy. It will take some time for her to be okay, so that will be fine. But with this, what are we seeing? The fight, the woman, that's the first wife, writing that God will punish you both. And yes, like what it is there. So the guy came to write, it is time for the world to meet my son. His name is Star DK Monachimso Yul Edochie. Star DK Monachimso Yul Edochie, born by my second wife, Judy Austin 1. And I love him so much, just as I love my other children. Then celebrities from Nigeria said, hey, how do you do this? And the wife came first, and no, I didn't finish reading the first one, please. Okay. The wife came and said, may God judge you both. This is the first wife. He says, may God judge you both. And see what. Then the next day, the guy gives us another post. Says, number one, That is the first wife, or also many fans that praising the first wife that you are number one. May Yul Edochie undisputed. and the second one came to comment that my beautiful lady, I see you. So people are saying, what kind of drama is the Yul Edochie doing? So there is the baby boy, very, very handsome, like very, very handsome. Every man would want a baby like this. Home of a song. Okay, that's perfect. Chamo, so what do you see is happening? Another movie or real story? This is a big
Charlie.
Another movie or real story?
It could be real story, and we should take it like that. I mean, even if it's not, that's what they want us to see. So we should take it as real and then use that to comment. Because if it's not real, then there's no need for us to even comment. But it could be say they are faking it, and now I feel like I say fake it. Yeah. I feel it.
Because the drama.
Yeah. The way the comment, the way they are, no.
But secondly, I also want us to be cautious. That account that retweeted or that commented that my beautiful wife or something.
Yeah.
Is it a correct account? Because now people too are doing parody accounts too.
Yes. That one, when you follow the Yul Edochie, when you follow him, you see the
yeah.
There's another one
on Instagram. This I think this one is coming from Instagram.
This Instagram.
Yeah. I think it's true. As for the tweets or the post on Instagram, he is the one doing it. But whether the whole my second wife thing is true or not, that's, and what will make me not to believe it that much is we didn't see anything about the second wife until the baby post.
But people have shared some other videos. For instance, the photo in which they were dressed similar. I hear it was one of their engagements, weddings.
But this guy is popular.
Oh no, it depends on how he'll do it.
No, but
then
news and rumors of them having an affair.
Okay, but
before it backfired.
Yes.
Okay, so he will not post her until say Obewu.
There's a popular guy in Ghana here. Why where they were Kimpiski? You don't know, Chamo. I'm giving you. When we finish, when we close, come for inside.
You are even so far. There is one.
Inside his house.
You are too far. Too far.
Why I'm making that point is then why would you just post her after she gives birth?
No, there is
because
a baby.
But you didn't even post her.
No, there is a baby.
Yeah, the baby or innocent.
No, when the babies come in, the story, the whole thing changes. So
he did not post
if there is no baby,
he did not post the wife.
Yes.
He posted the baby.
In announcing.
He did not post the woman. He posted the baby.
Yes. Okay, so this is his latest post, which says that real men own up. Chamo, take this. See this. Yeah. Real men own up and take responsibility. Fake men, they hide for back, they run them. Is a decay. Na man you be.
And on your real until now. I mean, because we're hiding now until so what.
But this thing, which is put it on again. Does it not look like some movie poster?
Well, like the way.
Is that a movie poster?
Like you, let's take it say anything.
The way they write the SZDK. SZDK, now man you be.
Well, let's take it.
If it is a movie, your mama spoilers because we've seen the end of the movie.
But you're still going to watch.
Let's take it as a real thing and just do the commentary because of the way people are commenting and doing, like having that sharp opposition. One at extreme left, one at the extreme right. Let's go that way. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. As a man, if he can take care of two wives, or if he has decided to have a second wife, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. So for those who are, I mean, ranting or not happy with that thing, I don't know their case or what they are trying to say. This is a man who has options. So what is wrong with a man with options going for a second wife? Because if you don't have options, you won't get it. I mean, Yul Edochie will not get 2 wives if he
doesn't have
anything.
The options. Yeah.
Yes.
He can exercise his options any day.
And so for those who are complaining, I really don't know what they are
complaining about.
Yes, because this man or options and our exercise. I mean, say see Accra now when you're 2 no. In fact, there are some also waiting. There will be others who will be willing to even be 4th wife.
Okay.
So if you are saying that the man is not doing the right thing, why is he going for another man? Let's ask ourselves, the ladies who are also accepting his proposal or ready to be the second wife, what should we tell them?
Okay,
so it's just
your final position on what is happening.
My final position is that man, he has every right to marry even 10.
So it is not even a big deal.
If the ladies will agree, and do you know even the son that he is posting is even giving credence to the fact that the ladies will be willing to have babies with him.
Yeah.
So they are just trying to preserve the evolution. The ladies are they are the selectors. So
they agree.
Yes, they are trying to select what they think that will be the best for the next generation.
Okay.
And you know, ope ahofenti. Oni bema ne ho ofe bewo said the beya obinya. And you know, omfa ho say that bema no owo yere ana oni yere. Yes. And you know, purely based on ladies' decision. And yet, bear money in any way. So, for the ladies or whoever is against it, no. So, mobile against it, or it should go against the lady now or accepting. Because I'm going to decide. Bear might be the old the man as on Junso. Or bed Junso.
Okay, thank you. Nana regard. You're wrapping up. Let them get out of here. You, and they keep way. Keep way.
There's nothing wrong with what Peter did.
But is it real? No, Yul Edochie.
Until I see traces of the stance to tell us, okay, movie BB normal, I want to believe whatever they are putting out.
I see.
Yes, I want to believe it, and it is normal. Sometimes you see the NTAB Nachemoka say on your responsible because we keep your chaffing in our posting. Yes, that's what I'm saying. And I make us say, you see, sometimes when some of these things happen, you need to, as a man, you need to work at behind the scenes before certain things. May I sure say we see maybe between only even the second wife or no crama and just be crab. Ansana. Or bet me yes, okay, he say baby are you doing there? I can even post the baby for my wife to be I say on that time so then the year it could come, and it's a good thing every man should learn. So sometimes if you fuck up, don't go and use that irresponsible for what can I say? Anthem for irresponsible men.
We will never fuck
up. Hands in the air. Be a man. Go and sit your wife down and talk to your wife. Yes. Be responsible, because when I walk father don't run and be doing shakara back and yes, bring the camera. Bring the camera. Let me if you fuck up, work behind the scenes, set your wife down and talk to your wife. Now make sure say who see there was who see, then you move on, you go ahead with whatever decisions you want to take as a man. Ben yes shakara movement, because the boy we are, you see, anka de beye ya ne se anka bia na yere ne any idea bia se wa wo baby na e bia o chine bi no ba ko evidence. People are even using this to blackmail him. But when you gather the courage and you want to take your responsibilities into your own hands, you sit your wife down. What can the woman na chere no? Who we are watching say bia esi an they are doing there just oba no. E was say e ware no beka e di ne befi. Oyere ti ase a, you go ahead and you marry oyere anti ase as be man of find ways and means abefa obe siesie no so say de be yenkoye efie mienu mu ntokwa. Into ultimate siesie. So I think this is the me I will prefer this. Obeka ne money ni na bom than say odi besi na nkwala na bi ne nam ha. Na bi nam ha, bi nam ha. Ewe nam ha fe enuanom o one father blood but omo nka. Because we mama be kan we actually we nso mama be kan we actually we afi ni wu echi no na nyama agin se nyama ye basa na busuan na ye basa. But if you are able to take such bold steps like this or bold decisions like this and you bring the family to social media relatives so one from there leave them, let them talk. In-laws let them talk. Obi mu de no de ono comment was na bi ono ne de krapo onye bold crown kodi hu nkomo. Baba be can be there. So let them talk. By the end of the day, they are seeing na say utimi siesie wie na man mi hwe man mi ma mi nuwe na oni omu wo fia. Oni omu wo fia. O de obi kakra na obedan o ka oba. O ka so ntanase obetanase. On ka se mpacho ma man ntanase. Famisi kama na menko. Ohwe mma na oni omutena obetanase. Obebu. Enti it is a good thing. Mean for cheating so. Hurry up. Mean for cheating so. But the American say if you fuck up, if you mess up, which of course sometimes in our life it happens. If you fuck up, take responsibility. Because we sanka second wife no so be ignore na no so the same be breti pa be bre akwala no kra be bre enti no what me take decisions so some born abaso na said the be pressure em ma na adwen mu na otimi hwe enkwala na wawo mo na imma no so otimi de wo se omu deserve bia no onye ma omo no bia asomdwe mbra na omo amu de omo commentaries omo de say guy ka so on ware gay ya anke no so hu commentary different on now on ware no anke no so commentary guy nya na ebewie or ware no so commentary. So what it means is that there will be bia so compound house we yebeka.
Okay, room. Finally, our time is up. Let's wrap up.
Those who have a problem with Yul Edochie.
But first of all, do you also think it is true?
Whether it is true or not, if it is not true, me, I like even the way they presented it. Because this is something that is happening in real life. It is because it is Yul Edochie or no yet popular. That is why so many people are running unnecessary comments on it. It is something that is happening. And you see, some of these comments are the reasons why we have so many irresponsible fathers in the system.
Yes.
Because Osro say, wakoye nimpo no oba bekano. There is going to be so he would prefer to keep it a secret or keep it somewhere. Na and then so ebiana own to me and shakwalano. Because of all these ebiana na ho kekampo towards the akwalani impo no. Then now the mother becomes a single mother and begins to suffer somewhere. So if yes, somebody has been able to own up like this, fair enough, we do it. And you see, say we hear of stories of women who have given birth. Mama for afadom kolanat odate lamte is an example. The commentaries that came, which people insulted the woman more. but the man the our social media in-laws are quiet. And then they do be honum na yano. So when it is the opposite, they are as a hell about. When it is a man, they are hell about. But when it is a man, they are women are soft. Oh, women are this, women are that. They will complain. Yes, now they will say, oh, men, they will continue to cheat. But meanwhile, the men cheat with the women. They don't cheat with their fellow men. So if the women continue that, okay, or take a stand that, okay, now, if we know, unless we agree ourselves, say, we know you are with somebody and we still want to be with you. But then if we don't agree and we know you are with somebody, we will not be with you. If they stop that, which man will go and force somebody? Obianye. One penny anka. Some people know, yet some ladies know, yet they go in for it. What? So are we going to say second wife? No, ni mana. Even the first wife before Edochie announced the child ne crown. Now I can say first wife nini because onima and can the conversation or debate online it would have been different. People should not run commentaries as if the woman didn't know. She knew. Yes, polygamy is part of us. My
polygamy entity. Polygamy entity not fornicate.
Polygamy is part of us. And we should not blind ourselves with people's culture and say it is not part of us. If it is who agree to it, that is your individual idea or whatever. But it is part of us and we should accept it. And when somebody even takes the step to even take responsibility for it, let's pat the person at the back. And if there's any correction, we give to the person that even insults the person.
Okay, I don't know why you guys are forcing Roland to end his submission like that. Because I want to so. A wonderful, fantastic show that we brought to you today here on Sammy Flex TV Showbiz Daily. Thank you so much. Now, let me announce this. Unofficially, let me announce this. We are bringing a new program, which is going to be on our new channel, or on our other channel, that is Sammy Flex TV Live. It is called TPN, that is the People's News. The People's News is all about some of these happenings. We know when issues come like this, everybody would want to be part of the discussion. You give it a chance to record your own video, you send it to a number that we're going to give to you, then we publish what the people are saying. It's going to be like a vox pop, what everybody is saying from around the world. So you have to just subscribe to this channel, that is Sammy Flex TV and Sammy Flex TV Live. Latest, by next week, we are starting TPN, that is the People's News, and we are going to do it with you. Thanks to Intim Dodo Solomon, thanks to Nana Reagan, thanks to Roland Amate, and to the production team, the guitar Rasta Currency, Richie Flex, Yala PG Gideon, Nilam Tessin. My name is Sammy Flex. Be you, subscribe to us, and let's do some more. We are out of here.